This is Ritson and you're watching Sport Icons.
The Sandman, Lewis Ritson, the leader of the North East boxing community. Let's start again, how are you?
Yes, I'm good, yes, take two, yes, all good, just ready for Saturday now.
Yeah, so you'll be fighting at the Rainton Arena, and the last time I seen you was actually at the Rainton Arena, and you were saying to me that you wanted like a real tough opponent. Well, you got one.
Yeah, I got one. You know, he's been over this, I think it was last year or this year that he come over and beat a kid 11-0 from our here, so you know he's familiar being over here and he's going to put up a good fight for.
Is that what you want? Are you looking to get a few rounds in?
Yeah, I'm looking to get a few rounds, you know, I don't want to blast someone out early, you know, I want to get I'm not saying I want to go to the full 10, you know, I will try and get him out there, but you know, we need rounds and we need tough opponents that are going to give us tough rounds.
Yeah. Like a last time though, I mean, it's one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen in my life though. I know I mentioned it to you before, but like your dad threw in the towel, the referee was like, nah, off you go. I've never seen that before in my life.
No, yeah, well, you know, yeah, the towel got mentioned coming in the round before, and obviously it's hard to speak to dad, so I just mentioned Owen, who else in the corner, don't dare chuck this towel and don't chuck it in. Oh no, well not then. The towel come in, you see me reaction, I was, because I said I'd fight in this, you know, I was quite, and the referee, I've got no problem with that, you know, he's the closest man to it. It wasn't head shots, you know, it was body shots where, so I agreed with Steve, but I would say that, you know, I'm a fighter, I'll fight at the end, so I'll agree with him, but a lot of people disagreed.
You seem to have what I call the Newcastle Geordie heart.
Yes.
You're never taking a knee, you're never doing anything. If you're going to go out, fine, no problem, but put me out.
Yes, that's definitely, that's the mindset I had. I had, you know, I don't think you could say it on the corner, but I was whispering to Owen before I went out, just let us go out with my shield. You'd have to just let them knock us, really. I know it sounds daft, but just let them knock us, if that's the way it's going to go. I don't want the towel to come in. But obviously my dad and Owen, knew them since I was little lads, you know, obviously my dad looked after us all my life, so he knows his best better than anyone. He thought it was the right decision to chuck it in.
Now your training camp now, I've seen footage of you in a loft.
Yes, no, we've been doing a lot of training down the Ferryman gym with Colin. He's come on board, he's been a really good help actually, to be fair. Been down there twice a day for the last 7 or 8 weeks. You know, just adding something new, a little bit fresh to the team, and really happy with how it's going.
So what do we expect from you?
No, well, you know, it just depends what style this lad comes over with. I know I've seen him, he likes to get in there and have a bit of a war, so maybe try and avoid that for the first few, move a bit and use the jab, and hopefully we'll get behind the boxing a little bit. I'll keep saying that every fight, but it doesn't seem to happen. It seems we get stuck in again, but no, we're going to start using the boxing now. We're at the level where we kind of just keep going in face first and take one to land one, so hopefully we'll show a bit of that.
Well, you did that against Robert Davis Jr. though, until the last round, then you started to have a tear when you were well ahead.
Yes, I know, yeah, well, I had a lot left in the tank, which was, you know, it's the first time I'd done the 12 rounds at quite a good pace, and I had a lot left, so I thought, I'll try and empty the tank, but yeah, a bit of a Robbie performance where, you know, probably where, you know, we knew Robbie was a good fighter, so I had to do that where before Vasquez was finished and we hadn't really heard of Ponce before, and we had seen a bit of footage of him and he didn't look great, so it was a bit like, well, let's go back to what where with this fight we sort of know that we kind do that, we've got to box and move a little bit, so that's what you'll see.
So what, I mean, obviously you're not looking after this opponent, of course not, but I've heard names like Ahara Davis and that mentioned. Is this something that you're interested in? Yeah,
I'm interested in any of the lads, you know, I'm ready for anyone, but obviously you need to win on Saturday. I can't be looking past anyone, but they've just mentioned a few names who's there that I'd be happy to take, and obviously it's all going to be down to get past Saturday first, then they're on about bringing the show to Newcastle, so late February, early March, so we'll see, but obviously I've got to win, and got to win good for them to do that, and that's what the plan is.
So what do you feel like? Have you fought in the Rainton before? You fought in
Yeah, I fought for the Overall title at the Rainton Meadows, yeah. You know, it's hard because it's a week before Christmas, it's over Sunderland, so but we'll bring some good support and some loud noise and be a few tune chants going around.
I mean, I never call it Sunderland, I always call it Hoot in the Spring. It's a totally different entity to me.
Yeah, well, it's half Durham, half Sunderland, isn't it? So it's like, it's in between, but no, it's a good venue actually, and it'll be ram-packed, and the atmosphere will be good, and I see we've got good few prospects on, and Ricky Burns is on, Tommy's on, there's a good build, so it should everyone jumping.
It's a hell of a card though, isn't it?
It's a very good card for where it is, like really, that's like an arena card, but at the Rainton Meadows, so you know, like there's only 2,500, the 2,500 that are going to get in there, going to be in for a real treat.
Don't you think that Maybe they should try and put like you on as like a headliner with like a decent undercard at maybe like the Falcons at Kingston Park Stadium.
Yeah, well, you know, we had been told originally that the basketball course was going to be the one for this, which would have probably been ideal 3,000 in Newcastle City Centre, but obviously it hasn't come to light. The arena was there to take, but no one was keen on doing the tickets online. They said they weren't going to give fighters tickets, so it was an online ticket, and a few of the fighters weren't keen on that, so we didn't really want to go there. So yeah, but Rainton, the basketball, the Kingston Park, we'll fight anyway. As long as we're fighting and get the right opponent, then we'll fight anyway.
So the dream's still alive?
The dream's still alive, yeah. They mention it even now. The dream, it could still happen, but I need to put a run together of three or four good wins before we can even think of that, you know. And we've obviously got a tough opponent Saturday, and we're going to be stepping up the opponent each time. So it's tough opponent after tough opponent. You know, ever since I've won the British title, my opponent hasn't slipped. It's always went up and up and up and up and up. So and we still want to do that. You know, we don't want to go down to. We don't want to drop 3 or 4 levels where we're fighting journeymen who we're going to blast out. You know, we want to stick at the level we're at. We want to keep having the hard fights.
Do you feel the pressure on you for being like the leader of like the Northeast, and you're one of the main reasons why boxing's up here?
Yeah, you know, I used to feel a lot more pressure than what I do now, to be fair, but it's up for these to take chances on these builds and take big fights themselves. You know, there's no point me keep coming up with big fights and then they'll keep fighting donkeys. You know what I mean? It's like, which is no, I don't mean it like disrespectful to like journeyman and that, but you know, it's about time that some of them start stepping up and like, you know, make a name for themselves instead of, oh, we'll be on another Ritson on the card, we'll be on another Ritson on the card. Like, there's nothing wrong with some of these fighters topping the basketball court themselves in a good fight themselves. You know what I mean? So pressure, but not pressure. They've got to perform as well, but so have I.
All right, and Lewis, I'll let you get to start the press conference.
Yes, so well. Thank you very much.